Cooking with Kidz presents a Portuguese marinade.
Oh, don't fall. Hi, everybody. This is my morning fro. So this looks a lot worse in the morning. Make sure every part is covered up. So yes, today we are going to make your basic Portuguese marinade. This marinade works well with, Isabella. I'm going to have Isabella tell you what this marinade works well with. You ready?
Chicken, pork, and cow.
Well, okay, beef. Beef works good. And it's also good with fish. So this is your basic, and you just hop down. So this is your, I'm going to flip this a little bit, I think. Yeah, this is your basic marinade. So I have in this bowl
is chicken.
I have boneless pork chops.
Oh.
Okay, so these are my boneless pork chops. You're going to need...
You know that could go down.
Yes, thank you. You are right. This is masa de pimento. So basically this is like
Portuguese sauce.
So basically what this translates to is red pepper paste. Okay, then I have something called quinta de avó, which basically is they call this a chicken marinade, but this is really good on pork, beef, and everything. You're going to need 1 beer for the marinade, okay? If you want another beer, you're going to need 2, but you only need 1 beer for the marinade. You can use Budweiser. Budweiser actually works really good. I'm out of Budweiser in my fridge because I've used it up with marinades. I don't drink beer. So I'm using this. Honey, I promise I'll buy you more beer. You're also going to need some hot chopped peppers, all right? And then
Garlic powder.
some garlic powder. Now, I'm only using the garlic powder because I am completely out of garlic cloves. I know, I can't believe it either, but I'm out of garlic cloves. And so you'll need just a little bit of garlic powder, and you're also going to need paprika and 2 envelopes of sazon. So we're going to start making our Portuguese marinade this morning. Okay, cinnamon, honey. That's for the other video. Can't tell everybody everything. So what we're gonna do, let's kick lamb chop.
Sorry, guys.
No, I was actually not kicking lamb chop like an actual thing, but I was kicking lamb chop, my dog's squeaky toy. I don't want you all to think that I'm like, mean like that. So we're gonna get started by doing our marinade.
Naomi.
Say hi, Naomi.
Hi,
Naomi. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna put the beer going.
I have a little cough, guys.
Yes. So this is my older one. This is my Isabella.
And who's in almost every video.
Yes, and she had a really bad asthma attack Thursday night, so she's actually on the mend because, when you live in New England, the pollen is really bad. I mean, it's bad this year. Between the pollen, yes, well, it's like England, but it's newer. And as you can tell, my voice is not the sexiest. Oh, I did not mean to put that in. Again,
She yells a lot, guys.
I do not yell a lot. Oh, watch yourself, girlie. All right, so you just pour the beer over the pork chops or over your meat, whatever you have in here.
Or fish.
Yep, pour that right over that.
Or chicken.
Yes. Remember, this marinade works great. This is literally...
Naomi gives us a round of applause.
There you go. So
Thank you.
This marinade works best on, this is just your basic. It's good on pork, beef, chicken, and fish, basically everything. Actually, this is also good for when you're baking potatoes. So this is also the base for that too. So I'm going to add to this marinade. I'm going to start with the masa de pimento. Again, this is just basically red pepper paste. All right. So we're going to get that going. I'm going to do about 2 big, and then a little bit, tablespoonfuls. All right, and you need to refrigerate this after you open it. So after you open it, make sure you put it right back in your fridge.
Then we have...
Next up, we have the quinta de avó. All right. Now it says chicken marinade right on it. I don't know if y'all could just see that. All right. It says chicken marinade. Okay, I added the in, but whatever.
That's so very chicken.
Yes. So this is good when you mix it in with the marinade. So we're gonna add. I have about 6 pork chops in here. So I'm gonna add 1 heaping tablespoon of that into the marinade as I lose my spoon. Okay. All right. The next thing I'm gonna add. Now, I used up the rest of this when I did the marinade for my steaks, but just add a little bit of this to that. You're gonna want to add about 1 tablespoon. This is gonna bring the heat. All right. So if you can control the heat when you add the hot chopped peppers, which this is really, really good. So you can control how much heat you want to put in here. If you don't want to add a lot of heat, do 1 teaspoon. If you want to do a lot of heat, not to where, you're going to burn your butt in the morning or 4 hours later, then just do about 1 tablespoon. All right, so that's the hot chopped peppers going in there. Now I'm going to add my garlic powder. If you have garlic cloves at home, do about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic minced. All right. So garlic powder's going down. 1 minute. Let's get all of our seasonings in. Next, I'm just going to add regular paprika. All right. Going to add about, let's say about 1 teaspoon of regular paprika. Okay.
And then we have sazon.
Now that is sazon. I'm going to do 2 envelopes.
Can I pour one in?
Yeah, I'll tear them both open and you can pour them both in for me, okay? Yeah, now I'm going to get them both open for you so that way you don't lose any of our seasonings. And just dump them right in. Now these smell like an old man's pits. Not going to lie to you, this sazon smells like really bad pits. Really bad armpits. Doesn't it smell weird?
No, this is taco mix.
Okay, it smells like taco mix. I find that, it does smell almost like taco mix /
I should start mixing honey?
old man armpits, yes. No offense to any old men watching this. All right. So this is just your basic Portuguese marinade.
I can't mix it really well because of the pork chops.
That's okay. So what we're going to do is, when you mix this up, you're going to want to move your meat around. You're going to want to move the meat in your bowl around. I have to watch what I say because I have a dirty mind. All right, so let's move our meat around. You're in the kitchen. People aren't going to be able to watch this, boo-boo. Boo-boo. All right, so this is what the marinade is going to. Did I get you? Oh, sweetie, hang on. Don't let... No, it had raw meat in it. Do not...
But I didn't like it.
Good, don't. All right, go wash your hands. She almost licked the little splash that got on her thigh. So this is your basic marinade. Your basic Portuguese marinade. Again, 1 can of beer. You could do 1 can of beer. I would not recommend using Heineken. It will have a really bad skunky taste to it.
Skunky?
No, not skunky pits. Skunky taste.
And that's what it says, skunky taste.
Oh, I thought you said skunky pits.
That's what I have, guys.
Okay, I wouldn't go bragging about it. You're also going to add to your 1 can of beer or bottle of beer. You're going to also want to add the 1 to 2 tablespoons. Actually, do 2.5 tablespoons of the red pepper paste, which I showed you. You're going to also want to add, be very careful, you're going to also want to add 1 heaping tablespoon of the quinta de avo. All right, now if you can, I get this at a store near me. All right, and if you cannot find this, again, this is totally optional. Don't necessarily need it, but this does flavor the beef and your meat very well.
And I'm just pouring it on top of the meat.
Yeah, and this, you're also, after you add in the quinta de avo, you will also need to add, you did a great job. Give me kisses. Mwah. After you do the quinta de avo, you add 3 to 4 cloves of garlic, chopped, or I'm sorry, minced. Then if you don't have the fresh cloves of garlic like I don't have, I actually used garlic powder. You need about 1 teaspoon of paprika, 2 envelopes of the sazon, and that's it. You just zhush it around. Put your meat in there, and you're gonna let this sit in a container.
Ooh, it smells so good.
And overnight in your refrigerator. Okay. If this is something, no, pork chops we're having tomorrow on the grill. I have steaks that I've been marinating overnight, so the steaks will be ready to go for dinner tonight. But the longer you let it marinate, preferably overnight, is always better. Should you see, now I'm going to scare everybody. Should you decide that you need this quick, set it aside on your counter overnight for just a few hours. And then you can grill it, you can sear it, you can even roast it, you could bake it. That is one thing I love about this marinade. My mother-in-law actually is an extremely good cook. That woman makes such good beef and delicious chicken. I can't. That's vovó. That's daddy's mommy. Your vovó is daddy's mommy. Please excuse me, my allergies, and her allergies are just acting up. So, this concludes our segment of Portuguese marinade. I'm going to put my pork chops in the fridge so that way tomorrow afternoon, these will be ready to go on the grill. And I'm so excited. I can't wait. And actually, while I'm at it, I will show you my steaks. But I do have them out. I did take them out to show you. So let's show you. All right, I've got another Tupperware bowl. Same thing as what I had in this container here. And, oh, it smells so good. We need to get smell-o-vision here. I mean, really, it's like, whoo, smell that. You can, oh, those seasonings, I'm telling you, delicious. So, this is going back in the fridge. This is going back in the fridge. When you go to cook the meat, take it out of your refrigerator 1 hour before you go to cook it. You want to let your meat and your marinade come to room temperature. This will ensure that your meat is nice and tender and it doesn't dry out. Thank you for watching Cooking with Kidz Portuguese Marinade. Stay tuned. I have more videos coming. God bless.
Bye.